Bonjour à tous, hello everyone and welcome to Apprenons Ensemble. French for Beginners, Grammar, Lesson 10. Compound noun, plural. Pluriel des noms composés. French compound nouns are made up of two or more words, often connected by hyphens. Making them plural can be a little tricky. Which word should be in plural form? The first, the second, both? Here are the two rules that generally apply. Nouns, adjectives, and past participle follow the normal pluralization rules. So, I have a video about how to make non-plural. Check on your top right corner of your screen. Please go watch that video and then you can come back to finish this video. The second rule, verbs, preposition, adverbs, and pronouns are invariable. Okay, this rule, please, we need to pay attention to both of them. So nouns, adjectives, and past participle follow the normal rules of pluralization. So please, you can go and watch that video about how to make non-plural. Second rule, verb, preposition, adverbs, and pronouns are invariable. Here are the most common combination of words in French compound nouns and the general rules for their pluralizations. Please note that these are just guidelines and that there are of course exceptions. Number 1, noun plus noun. Un, nom plus nom. When the nouns are equally important, they both become plural. Example, un oiseau-mouche, des oiseaux-mouches. Okay? Un chou-fleur, des choux-fleurs. So if you are not getting the X and the S, please you need to go and watch the video how to make noun plural and then you can come back and continue this video. Second point, when one noun is modifying the other, usually with the help of a preposition, only the first noun becomes plural. Example, un soutien-gorge, des soutiens-gorge. So if you take gorge alone, it means throat. So the body part, the throat. But here, soutien-gorge is coming, the soutien word is going to change totally the meaning of gorge. Okay? So in this case, we are just going to put the plural on the first noun. Second example, un arc-en-ciel, des arcs-en-ciel. So here we have a preposition. So that's why we are putting only the plural on the first noun. Un chef-d'œuvre, des chefs-d'œuvre. Okay, so here the D is a preposition, that's why we are putting the plural form only on the first noun. Number 2, noun plus adjective. 2, nom plus adjectif. Both become plural. Examples, un coffre-fort, des coffres-forts. Un pied plat, des pieds plats. Un grand-père, des grands-pères. Une belle-fille, des belles-filles. But we do have some exceptions. Adjectives ending with O are invariable. Example, un anglo-saxon, des anglo-saxons. Okay, so anglo is an adjective and ends with O, so it's invariable. Une électroanalyse, des électroanalyses. Okay. Second one, demi is always invariable. So whenever you have a compound noun formed with the adjective demi, then it should be invariable. So never S. Example, une demi-bouteille, des demi-bouteilles. Une demi-tasse, des demi-tasses. So since demi is frequently used to make a compound noun, we are going to talk about it somewhere at the end of this video. Third one, adjective plus adjective. 3, adjectif plus adjectif. Both become plural. Une douce amère, des douces amères. Un sourd muet, des sourds muets. Fourth one, adverb plus noun. 4, adverbe plus nom. Only the noun becomes plural. It's logic because the adverbs adverb will be invariable, so we are going to make the plural form only on the noun. Examples: une arrière-cour, des arrière-cours. Un haut-parleur, des haut-parleurs. Fifth one, adverb or adjective plus past participle. 5. Adverbe ou adjectif plus participe passé. Only the past participle becomes plural. Examples: un nouveau-né, okay, so des nouveau-nés. Un bien-aimé, des bien-aimés. 6 one, préposition plus noun. 6, préposition plus nom. So only the noun becomes plural. Examples: un en-tête, des en-têtes. Une contre-offensive, des contre-offensives. Third one, un après-midi, des après-midi. Seventh one, verb plus noun. 7, verbe plus nom. If the noun is concrete and countable, the noun becomes plural. Okay? So, they brise glass. So, glass means nothing but ice. Okay? So, it's concrete and countable. So, we need to make it plural. So, they brise glass. Un couvre-lit. So, lit means bed. So, we can count bed. Okay? So, they couvre-lit. If the noun is abstract or collective, traditionally the compound noun is invariable. So normally, when it's not a countable or concrete noun, normally, according to the old French rules, we have to leave the compound noun invariable. But since 1990, spelling reform allows the noun to become plural. Okay? So we can use both and no problem. So, un porte-monnaie, des porte-monnaie at totally invariable, or des porte-monnaie with a S at monnaie. Un gratte-ciel, des gratte-ciel, or des gratte-ciel with S. Okay? We can use both orthograph and it will work. 8 one, verb plus verb. 8, verbe plus verbe. So both are invariable. Examples: un va-et-vient, des va-et-vient, without S at all. Un laisser-passer, des laissers-passer. 9th one, demi plus noun. Okay? 9, demi plus nom. So I've told you we are going again to explain demi. Why? Because demi we are using a lot in compound noun. Okay, so demi remains invariable and the noun becomes plural, as we said somewhere at the beginning of this video. Examples: un demi-litre, des demi-litres. 2. Un demi-frère, des demi-frères. 3. Une demi-douzaine, des demi-douzaines. Okay? So here is our summary table. So whenever the compound noun is formed of noun plus noun, the plural form is made on both when both nouns are equally important. Okay? So if both nouns are equally important, then both will take the mark of the plural. When one noun is modifying the other, usually with the help of a preposition, so the marks of the plural will be only on the first noun. Number 2, compound noun made of noun plus adjective, so both will become plural, except when the adjective ends with O, okay, and for the adjective demi, which are both invariable. Third one, when the compound noun is made of adjective plus adjective, so both become plural. Fourth one, for the adjective demi plus a noun, Okay, so demi remains always invariable, so nothing at demi, but the noun becomes plural. Okay. Fifth one, when the compound noun is made of an adverb plus a noun, so only the noun becomes plural. Sixth one, when the compound noun is made of a preposition plus a noun, so only the noun becomes plural. Seventh one, when the compound noun is made of verb plus noun, so if the noun is a concrete and countable, then the noun takes the marks of the plural. But if the noun is abstract or collective, we can leave that compound noun invariable. But since 1990 rule, the noun can take the mark of the plural. I mean, the noun part of that compound noun can take the plural, can be in plural. Okay. 8.1, adverb or adjectives plus past participle. So only the past participle becomes plural. Okay. And the last one, when the noun is made of verb plus verb, then both are invariable. So this is it for today's class. Okay. If you do have any question, please write them in the comment section. Okay. If you like this video, please, you can like it, you can share with your loved one, and I will see you soon for another video. Merci, au revoir.